my name is Jackson, and this is Dante, and this is another episode of We Watched a Movie. We watched Heavy Traffic.
That is a movie I'm glad I saw when I'm this age, and I did not see as a kid. If I was still an appreciable kid when I saw this, I don't know how it would turn out.
Honestly, this just confirmed like my normal thought process. I'm just like, okay, I'm not the only one who feels like this. Okay.
Yeah, it makes me feel better that there is someone else that feels the world is that way. I just wish he put it in a better way.
Keep in mind, this movie was made in the 70s, so there was no better way. We had just gotten out of the civil rights era, and they didn't really know how to say things in a nice way. So the same attitudes are there today. We've just gotten better at coding it and hiding it.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Because the movie, it started out, the colors nice, there was a little montage, and then hit you hard, hit you fast.
Really?
As soon as it started, the dad and the girl driving, right before that, how two hobos talking about playing music together.
Oh yeah. And it's just like, oh, this is about the futility of human life, and it doesn't fuck around.
No, it didn't at all. And my favorite thing is like how the father cares a lot about his name and about who he is as a person.
Yeah.
And that's like the main plot of this movie.
What was interesting to me was when he was talking about, like when he was trying to talk to the mob boss, and all this shit was just happening to the mob boss. And as he was still talking, I was like, oh, I had to pause it after that because you just kind of, you get it.
The stuff happening to the mob boss was what the mob boss has to deal with on the daily. It wasn't supposed to be like, this is what he's actually going through.
Yeah.
Like, the cartoons was just a graphic show of what's going on in life.
To me, it was like, he's trying to be this powerful mob boss, but it's all the that's happening to him. It's like, you're no different than anybody else, no matter how much you try to hide it, no matter how much you try to dress it up and put on airs and act like you're somebody.
And he has all these people coming to him wanting things, and he has things that he has to deal with and worry about. Mother's and father's relationship was very interesting. The first time you see the mother,
she's sitting Shiva for her husband, who she then tries to kill, which is
heavy.
Like, that's, I was like, I mean, salute a real one when you see it. Like, at least she was taking care of the religious side of things.
Yeah, and she loves her son. Like, both of the parents love their son
to death, but they
only
also
want the best
project their desires and wants onto him a lot. So do they really love him, or do they just love what they want him to be? Yeah. The mom wants him to kind of be the man of the house, and she definitely looks to him for, like, affection, and she looks to her son for validation.
Well, she can't go to her husband.
Yeah, she can't go to her husband for it, so it gets really weird fast. But then the dad also goes to his son for validation, like, hey, you're just like me, right? All dudes are like this, right? And the son's like, no, Dad, you're just sleazy.
You're just
a bad person.
Yes.
But, I mean, he still loves his parents, but at the same time, he's like, God, stop.
And I thought the son was going to be different and a better person, but like,
he's not.
The first thing he does is like throw out the food that his mother just gives him.
Yeah. And the second thing he does is knock some girl off a building. And it's like, she had it coming to her, because that's how people are. No one is 100% good and follows their moral compass all the time. They go along with peer pressure, and they roll with things kind of happening, and they're just like, you know what, nah, it's cool. Don't think about it.
The scene with the three, Guidos, I guess you would call them?
You know what?
The three Guidos, the three Italian dudes?
Oh, yeah. That was...
I would say that was more like... It was supposed to represent his, like, violent side, because you saw at the end how they just started beating each other.
I feel like that's kind of, you see people that are just like, hey, you gotta be like us, right? And then you're just like, nah, no thanks, and then you just watch them destroy each other and themselves, because that's what they do.
And they think it's fun.
Yeah, because that's what they know. I'm kind of glad he died, because you could already see, like, the circumstances of the movie changing him as a person and not for the better. So that shot, like, if he hadn't died, he would have, like, ended up...
He would have been... the city would have changed him.
Yeah, like, you could already see it changing him. And the girl, I mean, she's a black girl in the 70s. Like, she already knows what's up. She knows what life is.
That's what it seemed like. She had a good thing going for her until her boss came, and she was helping out Michael and stuff. Mm-hmm. And her boss came and saw that she was giving freebies to him.
No, she saw that he,
didn't help out Snowflake.
Yes. Or, that...
And Snowflake's whole situation was sad, too.
That's sad, but also relatable.
All she wanted was affection from random dudes that she was picking up.
Yeah, because that's, like, you go for the things that hurt you the most. Like, in the gay community, it's kind of a running joke that we all go for straight dudes, because we all want what we can't have.
The construction worker was all for it until found out...
Yeah. that Snowflake had a ding-a-ling. So, like...
And the way Snowflake was reacting to getting beat up.
Yeah, it was just like, nah, it's cool. No, it's relatable because it's like, nah, it's cool. Keep doing it. No problem. No
big deal. It was like relatable. Snowflake was actually enjoying getting beat up because Snowflake was expecting it.
Yeah, they were expecting to get beat up. It's like, hey, pay attention to me. Oh, this is not attention that is, healthy, but nah, it's cool. It's attention. You're still touching me. Final thoughts. Dante.
My final thoughts on this movie is that I'm glad it was made. I'm glad that people saw this movie. I just wish that they were warned before they saw it and they had time to adjust themselves, because I was warned. I had time to, okay, this is what it's going to be like, and I still was not prepared.
I was surprised. For me, that was pretty tame. So I don't know what that says about me as a person, but for anybody who thinks that the world has changed and it's a better place now, it isn't. But I do like at the end how he was just going through when you're kind of in your head and you're just like, oh, the world sucks, all this bad shit happens and that's just how it is. And then the ending was just kind of like, oh, yeah, the world sucks, but there are these nice little moments in between the suck that is why we keep living and keep on going.
At the end, when all the cartoon stuff had finished and it showed where he was playing pinball, and he exited out, he went to go meet Caroline and all that good stuff. There was a part where they were dancing and it jumps back to him being at the pinball. That's why I think that him being at the pinball was him just thinking about meeting up with Caroline and all that. In reality, Carol. Sorry, he's just going to continue to just play pinball instead of going to meet her and making things better.
Yeah. There's two options. He can keep just being in that dark room, doing what you do, being angry for the rest of his life, or he can go out and experience life, and it's not as bad as it is when you're trapped in your head.
Highly recommended if you're over the age of 21 and you have alcohol.
Don't watch this movie sober.
Don't watch this alone either.
Yeah.
And please, I hope it's not your favorite movie, because if it is, that says a lot about you as a person.
Oh man, but it might be my favorite movie.
He can be your favorite animator. He can be your favorite writer or director.
It's my favorite movie because it elicits an emotional response. Not necessarily a good emotional response, but it's an emotional response. Man, y'all need to be more in tune with your feelings.
I am in tune with my feelings.
No, you're not.
I feel a lot of things now.
Yeah, it's okay, these are fine.
I'm gonna go take a bath after this movie and
same,
cry.
Same. Same.
Because that's how I feel about this movie.
Same. I understand.
I need to talk to myself.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, somewhere over here, and check out our other videos over here.